Righto legends, we are on our way to Nowra to run a workshop at a place called Be Here Nowra. A good buddy of mine, Baron, is kind of leading the charge for that joint. So we've got 2 hours and 43 minutes of tunes and podcasts and a few phone calls and whatever else goes. And yeah, looking forward to getting there, hanging out, surfing, meeting some new people, rocking a workshop and living the dream. So without further ado, let's party. You. I don't know if the video is going to do this justice, but this is like a very, very steep hill. Oh, g'day mate. Yeah, good, how are you? Oh, it'll get up. You should see it in first gear, it's like Terence the tractor. So, I pretty much rolled straight into Baron's place, and then from there, straight into one of the most beautiful men's circles hosted on Baron's property by a friend of his called Aaron. Now Aaron, just so you know, is an amazing facilitator and a great space holder, and he even incorporated a cacao ceremony into this men's circle, which just made things extra special. Now for those watching that have never heard of a men's circle, essentially what we're doing is creating safe spaces for men to come together, get vulnerable, and have real conversations. There's a bunch of dot points that we all adhere to and agree to, which is safe space, no judgment, only use I statements, no interruptions, there's no advice, and naturally nothing leaves the circle. And by virtue of agreeing to these, it just allows men to feel safe enough to dive deep and share truthfully as to where they're at in their life currently. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this here is because I feel it's important. I've been fortunate to partake in many circles and also host many circles of my own. And I believe that society has conditioned men to be strong and tough and not cry and suppress your emotions and all of these things, essentially telling us to man up. And a men's circle is the exact opposite to all of that, and it's a real invitation to man down. For me, in my experience, the growth has been phenomenal, and it always is, and last night was nothing short of spectacular. And there's an invitation, if you've never gone to one of these before, jump on the Google machine, see if there's a local men's group in your area, suss it out, go along and enjoy the healing.
Gandra launu Nanjina Tea Gandra lanu Yamukra Yamukra Nanjina Tea Yamakura.
Right on. So, I've just woken up at Baron's house, which is phenomenal. I'll do a little video of the prime real estate later on, but I'm about to go for a run. But before I do, naturally, time for a quick yoga sesh before a longer one upon return. So here we go. You. I don't know if you remember the hill on the way in here, but it's a big hill and a epic way to start a run. Oh my God. I feel like I'm running up Everest or something. sure. I've just woken up all the dogs. Sorry. Trail. Check this out. How good? So good. Whew. Left fork, right fork. Let's go left. Right. Run is complete. I just spoke to Baron and I was like, yo, how's that lake? He's like, it's a river, but it's awesome. So, bit of cold water therapy before starting the day and we're off. How good? So good. It's very cold. Oh my God. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Oh my God. That's all I needed. Morning folks, it is now Monday the 14th of August and time to start the day. As always, yoga, meditation, bit of journaling, check in with myself, make an epic breakfast, have a coffee and kick it off with a bang. Let's do it. You. Well, it definitely feels like a porridge kind of morning. Very rainy and wet, but beautiful as well. Check it out. How good. So good. Righto, got my coffee. It's an instant as you saw and I'm not even ashamed, actually. I don't even feel bad. Like, I love good coffee, but instant coffee, there's just something so nostalgic. This is what we grew up on. This is where it's at. Ah, yum. Okay, time to drive up Barron's Mount Everest style driveway. Here we go.
Still raining there or something?
No, I'm in Nowra.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
I got a workshop on tomorrow night. Hi friends. So you're basically about to watch me do my tax return. Now you might be sitting there thinking, why the hell on a vlog am I watching someone do a tax return? Bear with me. The reason being is that I want everybody that watches these videos to walk away either feeling like they're now inspired to go and do the things that inspire them, or perhaps like they've learned something new and exciting, or like they've found out about a new cool place in Australia that they can go check out on their next holiday, or at the very least, like I've put a smile on your dial, or all of the above. This section comes under learning and education, and at the end of the day, if I try something or buy something or experience something that benefits my life in some way, shape or form, then naturally I'm going to stick it in the vlog so that you can try it, and that with the hope it'll benefit your life in some way, shape or form. The guy on the phone's name is John. He's my tax guy and he's phenomenal. Not only that, he's very funny, a really great guy in general and very relatable. I've given his details to at least a dozen or more of my mates and they've all come back with raving reviews, just being like, what a boss, where'd you find this person? So, if currently your tax guy or gal suck, John's your man, Or if you haven't got a tax guy or gal, John's your man. How good? Write me an email or shoot me a DM on Instagram, Life is the Way, and I'll give you his details. Your back pocket will love you for it, and so will you. Sweet. Thanks, gang. Enjoy the rest of the video. You. Hey, gang. So it's the 15th, actually. It's the day of the workshop. I've had a cracking start to the day. I went for a run with Baron, who... This is this guy's house that I've been staying at for the last couple of days, who started this movement called Be Here Nowra. More on that later. He's a really, really inspiring fellow, actually, and it's been incredible to get to know him better and meet his family and hear his backstory and all of these things. But we went for a run this morning, which I didn't film, which is a good thing because it wouldn't have worked. It would have just taken way too long and he had to start work, and so did I. And filming and running tends to add on, I feel like, an extra half an hour to... Or filming and doing anything, I think it seems, for me at least, to add on more time. But we just went on the most phenomenal run, and he's faster than me at running. He just is. And he's run a marathon over in the States, which I think was like 50k. And because he's faster, it just meant that I kind of had to pick up my pace a little bit. And I did. You know, I stayed right with him the whole time. And there's a thing that I shared with Baron this morning about this when I used to teach snowboarding called cat and mouse, where... someone that's just like a level above you at where you're at in snowboarding, this is specifically for when I was teaching, would go first and someone else would follow, and the person following would perhaps, let's say, not be as good or, you know, as quite as good as that person that was leading. And the reason why you do it is because what I've often found is people, they don't know what they're capable of. And I know that I don't love using blanket statements or blanket rules, but I felt in my experience this to be very true. People don't know what they're capable of. You know, how far they can run, how far they can push themselves, the tricks on a snowboard they can do, if we're being more specific to the story. And, you know, people would like get down to the bottom of this run where they'd followed me and be like, oh my God, like I never knew I could hit those jumps and do those rails or try those tricks. And I'm like, right. And I didn't come up with this. I learned it from somebody else who I followed, who was a level above me. And by virtue of that, the things that I did down this particular ski run were things that I'd never done before. And so I think, you know, there's a level, of course, like you don't want to go too gnarly too quickly, but to just be aware that, you know, when was the last time that you really pushed yourself and gave things a red hot crack? So that's what we did. And now I'm hanging out at Hanging Rock, just doing admin before my workshop at 7 p.m. tonight. It's a cracking start to the day. What can I say? So let's get it done. You. Right, strictly because I don't know how much stuff I can put in this video, I'm actually going to share my lunch with you guys. It seems pretty strange, but maybe it's not. Like, it's a really, really yummy lunch. It's called a loaded wrap. It takes like 10 minutes to make, and it's healthy AF. So this is it. Enjoy, and make it for yourself one day because your taste buds will love you for it. Woohoo! This is called egg flip. It's like scrambled fried. It's amazing. Okay, so this is it. It's epic. It's amazing. You can do this on sourdough toast. It tastes just as good. Normally I chuck in broccolini and jalapenos. You can add whatever you want. Currently we've got mushroom, eggs, avocado, hummus, pickle and sauerkraut. But normally broccolini and jalapenos is a game changer. But I've had like real bad fasts lately, if I'm honest. Like, it's just super not great bowels. Anyway, maybe it's too much information, but I body tested all the ingredients and I got a no for broccolini, and then I just couldn't be bothered with jalapenos. So anyway, that's the story behind the loaded wrap. Let's give it a go. Amazing, as always. Cheers. Right, so that was lunch. And this is kind of like a day in the life, except you didn't get to see the run this morning, which was so good. Life admin, booking workshops, let me get down. Life admin, booking workshops, hanging out, drinking coffee, and a coaching call in 20 minutes. So I'm going to make an instant coffee and go to the toilet, get ready for that. And Bob's your uncle. Time to make some positive change. You! What a day. Done and dusted. Woke up, punched out that run with Baron. So tired. And then at life admin all day. And then a coaching call at 2. And then a workshop at 7. And I didn't get a group photo. But it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. Anyway, it's like I can't complain with this day, you know. All that would have made it better is a surf. But yeah, run, life admin, coaching call, workshop. Beautiful. Stoked. Anyway, thanks for listening. Dream big if you're watching this at night time. I'll chat to you later. See ya. You. Morning, gang. So, I've just woken up. I'm in Nowra, hanging out in Roxy the Adventure Bus. And it's Wednesday the 16th of August. Last night was the workshop. It went incredibly well. Big love to everyone that showed up. You're all the best. Check out the rest. And, yeah. Check out where I parked. How good is this? How good? Oh, someone's rubbish. Anyway, plan for the day. Coaching call at 11. Maybe go for a run before then, eat some good food, and then try and find a wave in the afternoon. So, let's do it. You! Well, folks, here we are on another trail. This is called Ben's Trail? The fuck? Someone lives here. Anyway, yeah, here we go. Ben's Walk. Let's go. This looks good. This is a pretty epic run. Like, I really do feel like I'm in a jungle of sorts. So much greenery, or tundra, as I like to say. Whoop. Anyway, what a vibe. Definitely worth the experience and highly recommended if you are ever in Nowra. You. Whoop.